I'm Greg Frew, Sports Chef Guru. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're excited. Week 13 in the NFL today. We're coming off a sweep on Thursday. We had the Saints and the Lions, which was Thanksgiving, and that was a good day that day. Also, we've had some momentum in NFL lately. Had a winning day last Sunday. So keep coming back to my show. Welcome to you new viewers. I've been handicapping for over 20 years, helping people make sustained profits, sports wagering, and all the major sports. I also talk about nutrition. Julie was going to be here this weekend. She will be here either next weekend or the following weekend. The holidays got in the way, but I will explain to you briefly some of the things I'll be doing with nutrition. I want to get straight to the football today because it's going to be going off here, and we're ready for that. We want to start out basically in Indianapolis. Last week, we had the Titans. We swept the board last week, 4-0 in the NFL, 2-0 on Thanksgiving. So that's 6 in a row we've won, creating a lot of momentum for you guys. I hope everyone's making good money, eating good, nutritious food and nutritious ingredients, so we're going to get you healthy and wealthy at the same time. We're going to go with the Titans. We're going to stay with them. They're at Indianapolis. Colts have some injuries to their receiving core and their running back. That's why that line's moved up towards Tennessee. We like Tannehill at quarterback, so we're going to stay with them. But we're going to parlay them with the San Diego Chargers. And the Chargers got steamed up. Money's moving up to San Diego. They're at Denver today. They're up to 190 on the money line. So we're going to put Titan money line with Charger money line. That's going to pay about 1.8 to 1, almost 2 to 1 on your money. And again, if they both happen to not get there, which we anticipate one of them, these are road positions. They're tough positions, but we hit both these spots. We get almost 2 to 1 on our money. We have some protection because we have the money line instead of laying the points. Again, you can lay the points as well. But those positions we're going to go with first. Then we're going to move over to what our best play is today, and that's a huge rivalry game this weekend. Most of you have already seen on the news the incident that happened in Cleveland. The Steelers lost that game, as you all know. Rudolph will not be quarterbacking. They do have a backup, and he has played. He won a game in San Diego, and he came and won the game for them in the Cleveland game last week. We like this kid. We're going to roll with him. It's his first home start. Crowd's going to be going nuts. Look for there to be more fights in this game, probably. I don't think they can avoid that. This is a big game for Pittsburgh to put themselves in a better position to get to the playoffs. They obviously are the leaders in this spot as far as positional playoff positioning. The Browns have to win out. They're without one of their defensive ends, one of the best players in the league at that position. He's gone, and you need a player like him for a game like this. We have all our players playing. Pittsburgh is really seeking. This is probably one of the biggest revenge games I've seen since I've been doing this in a very long time. We saw the incident that happened last week. And again, the fans are just going to be going completely nuts. The conditions aren't that good. That favors us as well. That takes away some of Mayfield's passing ability. This is going to be a smash mouth. This goes bad. This is a classic situation. Two teams that really hate each other right now and really zero in on this game. This is going to be fun. We're going to take the points at home. It's up to 2. Buy it up to 2.5. I like the Steelers in this position. It is our best bet today. Then we're going to move over to the afternoon game, and of course, representing our team next year. We're building a beautiful stadium for them right now. We welcome the Raiders next year to Las Vegas. They are my team. I'm very proud to call them that. I've lived here over 20 years. It's great to have a home team. I feel for my friends in the Bay Area. I used to live there as well. But the Raiders are going to be our team next year. And with that in mind, the Raiders have been covering a lot this year. They have a good spread record. We like this game in Kansas City. The line shot up to 11. That just makes it better for us. Mahomes has been shaky off his injury. They've been struggling at home this year, the Chiefs. The conditions are not favorable to the Raiders, but who cares? We're getting so many points. We like this spot. Raiders obviously lost to this team earlier in the season. They've been playing pretty consistently. Obviously, they got beat up pretty bad in New York. That happens. But they'll be ready for this game. The Raiders are still in playoff contention. This is a big game for them, a bigger game for them than the Kansas City game. And again, we're getting points. I love Gruden. He'll have this team ready for this game. So take the Raiders and with the points. And then the last game we'll talk about is New England is at Houston. We won with New England on the parlay last week. We parlayed against the Cowboys. We had them with the Titans. We hit that. Again, we went 4-0 last Sunday, 2-0 on Thanksgiving. That's 6 games in a row. We get that. We get hot like this, we get rolling. That's how it works. Been handicapping over 2 decades. We catch these teams, keep rolling with us. With that being said, we're going to take New England. It is the money line's 170 in the spot. That's a reasonable position for the Patriots. The Texans remind me a lot of the Cowboys. They find ways to lose big games. This is a big game for them, but again, not that big. They're sitting at 7-4. They're tied with the Colts. Actually, they're a game ahead of the Colts. They can even afford to lose this game. We did have Houston on Thursday night. That makes us 7-0 in the NFL. They won on the money line. That's what I gave it to you guys for. They won by 3. Spread was 3.5. We protected ourselves with the money line. I think it was 170. So we did get a good spot with Houston, a good bet the last time they played at home. But we're going to reverse that. We're going to take New England in this spot. Again, New England's just a much better organization. They know how to win these games. They don't care if it's in a dome. It really doesn't matter where New England plays. If you're not ready, they're going to beat you. That's just the way it is. So I want to recap real quick in the NFL. It is a little bit of a busy morning. We're going to go with the Titans and the Chargers on a 2-team parlay on the money line. That's the primary bet. You can also back it up with the points as well. Make sure to buy off 1 if you're taking the Titans. The Chiefs are laying 3.5. Want to get that down to a field goal. But again, the primary bet is the parlay. Then we have Pittsburgh, which is our biggest play of the day. We love Pittsburgh getting 2 at home. This is a huge rivalry game. There's going to be fights. There's going to be fines, penalties, you name it. It's going to be there. Enjoy that game. And again, we're going to take the Raiders this afternoon at Kansas City, getting the 11. And we're going to take New England on the money line for the late game tonight. So enjoy that. Before I get into the NBA, I just want to share with you guys, again, I take my supplements every day. This turmeric is very important. Julie reminded me of that yesterday for my arthritis, which, again, I'll be getting a knee replacement here pretty soon. As an ex-athlete, a lot of you guys out there are athletes like me, or you're still playing sports, working out. Start taking turmeric on a daily basis. This is a good product here, very good product. I mix it in with my collagen. That's good for your skin, hair, nails, your bones. A lot of good things in collagen. You can also get it from bone broth. I like to use bone broth in all my cooking. I'll mix, when I make my stews, I mix the carcass of the meat, usually chicken, lamb, with this specific brand chicken stock, beef stock. But you make sure you always get the bone broth. So you either want to be cooking with your carcass in your stew, or you want to make your own bone broth using your own chicken, boiling it in water for 24 hours, simmering it. So we want to get that bone broth in your diet as often as you can. Daily is best. I eat it almost every day. I have an avocado with that, sour cream. I brought this turkey out because we're actually going to make this turkey today. We'll be eating this. The dogs are going to enjoy this. Again, I'll be making turkey soup with this either tonight or tomorrow. I will be cooking this today. This is actually an organic turkey. This is Mary's. I always buy her chicken. It's excellent. It's $10 for a whole chicken, all organic. Can't go wrong there. Make sure you eat organic meats in your diet. The animals are fed better quality food. And again, you want to stick with organic everything if you can afford it. And you even go to Walmart. I've found organic products at Walmart all over the produce area. They're there. You just have to buy them. They're the best way to go. They taste better, stay fresher. I want to move into the pro basketball this afternoon. We're going to take the Mavericks at 1 o'clock. They're over at the Lakers. We've been picking on the Lakers lately. They haven't been covering. The book has been overvaluing them. This is a rematch of an earlier loss in Dallas that went overtime. So we're going to take Dallas. We're going to take the 6.5, buy it up to 7. There's some room there. It's just an average bet, nothing great. These positions, the Mavericks are a much better road team this year. We're going to follow that trend. They should compete in this game. Again, we have room with the 7 points, and we're going to stay with a trend that's been winning with us. The Pelicans are playing the Thunder. They recently played. They lost. This was the last game they played. So we're going to come back with the Pelicans as a home pick on it's up to 140 on the money line. That's not that bad. These teams are both finding their way. Neither are going to the playoffs. The Thunder are a very bad road team, and the Pelicans are trying to find their way. They're still missing their #1 pick. And he'll be back in December. But right now, we're going to stay with the trend. We're 2-0 in this spot. We had the Nets against the Celtics the other day. 2-0 coming back with teams off losses. We like when they're at home. Pelicans are at home. So just to recap, take the Pelicans, lay the money line, and then also take the Mavericks at Lakers today, getting 7. And I've already gone over the NFL. I want you guys to remember to subscribe to my show. I need subscriptions on YouTube. You hit subscribe when you watch the video. When you go on my website, Sports Chef Guru, make sure you subscribe. The advertisers are looking at subscriptions for me. I need them to keep this show going, to get advertising dollars, so I can keep giving you guys these winners. We've been winning. We're consistent. Look at all my videos. We're always around the money. We're 6-5, 3-1. We're always there. So we're very good handicaps. I've been doing this over 2 decades. I know what to look for. This is a busy time of the year with college hoops, NBA, NFL, college football still going, hockey. One more hockey position I wanted to share with you guys. The Oilers, again, this is another game that they played last time. The Oilers are a small dog at Vancouver. We like this position with the Oilers. They're having a good year. They have a new coach, so they're feeling good about themselves. Again, they just lost this team, so they're going to come back and get small plus on the road. If you want to play this puck line, it's -240 plus a goal and a half. Go ahead and put that with the Patriots tonight. They're -170. When you put those 2 plays together, you actually get more money on your parlay than you'll put in. So bet the Oilers. You're going to get plus money. And then go ahead and money line parlay the puck line Oilers with the Patriots tonight. So these are some quality positions for you guys. Enjoy your day today. This is a great time of the year. We're so excited. Again, we've hit 7 winners in a row in the NFL. Keep following my show. Come back tomorrow. Subscribe. Tell all your friends, because we're going to change this world one good meal and one good bet at a time. See you tomorrow.